Well, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So I wanted to get on here and make a quick video giving my thoughts on the recent Xbox video games showcase. There were some interesting announcements, and I just wanted to talk about some of the things that stood out to me with this Xbox game showcase. Before I get started, I want to remind everyone, don't forget to check out Game Beauty, the link in the description, for some awesome video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. If you see something you like, want to make a purchase, don't forget to use that promo code blitzball_champ for 10% off. All in caps, 10% off. Happy shopping. So, Microsoft did their annual Xbox game showcase as part of the Summer Games Fest. Definitely a couple of things that stood out to me. First off, I probably won't end up getting this game, but Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which I can't believe they're already on a 6 Black Ops game. Wow. Well, just goes to show you I haven't been keeping up. But supposedly, I heard that it's going to take about 300 gigs to install Black Ops 6. Wow. Ooh, that's gonna really fill up your hard drive. And they're bringing back zombie multiplayer. It releases October 25th. Like I said, I'm most likely not going to get this. New campaign, multiplayer maps, 6-on-6 play for the majority. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna avoid it. I thought it was interesting that they talked about a new Doom game, Doom: The Dark Ages, coming out in 2025. I have to say the later Doom games have definitely taken it up a notch in gameplay and overall look, especially compared to the classics, which I've only played the classics. Like, I haven't played any of the more recent Doom games. But yeah, bringing back the Doom franchise with this new entry. So, and apparently it's a prequel. It's a prequel as well, so thought that was really interesting. A new Dragon Age game, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Now, I still got to catch up on the previous games, but Dragon Age, has had a couple of entries into the franchise, so they're adding this one in here. I'll probably keep an eye out for this one because I still got to get through some of the others, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for this one. But yeah, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It's definitely got my curiosity for sure. Starfield has an expansion on the way. Starfield: The Shattered Space, which I own Starfield on the Series X. I haven't played a whole lot of it, but I do like what I've played of the game. Still got to get really more into it. But new expansion, The Shattered Space, which features, the content is centered around a mysterious power being unleashed in the city of Darza on the House of Varun's hidden homeworld. There's also going to be new weapons and more new gear. And apparently there's a Starfield update that came out today as well that's supposed to add a little bit more content. So thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, new expansion incoming for Starfield. Starfield: The Shattered Space. Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark is making a comeback. I remember playing the classic Perfect Dark, especially multiplayer. Very, very fun game, especially multiplayer. But Joanna Dark is back with this new Perfect Dark, and I'm really just hoping that it ends up being better than Perfect Dark Zero, because I heard that game was trash. But yeah, definitely very curious. The gameplay trailer looked pretty neat, so I'm not. I'm undecided of whether I'm gonna own it or not, but it definitely caught my attention because I mean, Perfect Dark, classic Perfect Dark was a very fun game. So this one I may definitely consider. Of course, they showed a new trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which I will most likely end up getting on the PS5, but still cool that they showed the trailer, and Snake looked really cool. I like his updated render, especially with the facial expressions and his movement and everything like that. The environments look so much better. I like the detail on the lighting and just how they've redone the environments. I think it looks really awesome. I'm very excited for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Um, but yeah, I think it'll be really, really good. But yeah, that's definitely going to be a day one. I'll just end up getting it on the PS5 though. Fable. Fable. What a trailer that it showed for Fable. I'm actually really excited for Fable. I've enjoyed the previous Fable games, although I still need to finish 3. I've beaten 1 and 2, never finished 3, so I actually need to do that. But Fable, I've always had a strong appreciation for the Fable franchise. So, scheduled to arrive in 2025, but definitely I'm really hoping to see more gameplay elements along the way. But I'm very hyped for this new Fable game. I like the design. Some of the gameplay that they showed looked really cool. I know they pretty much showcased a female character, but I wonder if they're gonna make it so that you can create a character, or is this just gonna be the female protagonist as the main person? I mean, it doesn't really matter that much to me. The game looks really cool. Um, I'm just really curious to see more. Very curious to see more, and I believe it is going to be on Game Pass upon launch. So, but I will most likely end up owning it. But yeah, very excited for Fable. I think it's going to be really good. Um, and apparently, Sea of Thieves season 13, which arrives on July 25th, is apparently gonna allow flamethrowers on your ships. Pretty interesting. I play Sea of Thieves off and on. Like it's been a while, but it's a game that I've always really appreciated. Honestly, I enjoyed that more than what I thought of Skull and Bones. I was really hyped for Skull and Bones, but I saw it got a good, decent amount of negative reviews, unfortunately. But I've always appreciated Sea of Thieves, and I've had a fun time playing that with friends. So, but yeah, definitely, I think that's cool. Adding some more content to Sea of Thieves. Um, what I also thought was pretty neat was that they showed some more gameplay of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I've already pre-ordered the collector's edition for. Like I said, that is a day one. That is a day one buy. So definitely looking forward to that game. I know there's been a lot of controversy behind the characters and whatnot, and like I said, I say once again, Yasuke is based on a real person. So, well, actually not based, is a real person. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Mecha Break. Now, I did see this as part of the Summer Games Fest. Mecha Break. I might check out the beta. The beta, it will be in August, but part of me kind of gets that Virtual On mixed with Gundam Maxi Boost type of vibe to it. So I'm actually very curious, and I've enjoyed Virtual On, like especially the first two games. I mean, my favorite being Ontario Tangram, but I've always enjoyed Virtual On, and I remember at one point there was a Kickstarter to bring back Virtual On, and even the idea of a fancy controller for it, but that went under, unfortunately. But that's one franchise I would love to see get revived, is Virtual On, but wishful thinking, I guess. But Mecha Break, I might actually check out the beta in August. I'm gonna try to see if I can get into the closed beta. But not to mention customizable mechs, which it makes me kind of gives me that Gundam Breaker sort of idea to it. So, which they're getting ready to release a fourth Gundam Breaker, so I might look into that. We'll see, but it's very intriguing, very intriguing. Gears of War with a surprising appearance. I did not see this one coming. This was a very nice surprise. Gears of War makes a big appearance at the showcase with Gears of War E-Day, which apparently is set 14 years before the first game. So it's a big old prequel. And apparently starts at the point where the war really started to take shape between humans and the locusts. So I'm very, very curious as to how they do the story with this prequel. 14 years before the first Gears of War. I'm very curious. And then, of course, we got the view of Marcus Phoenix, and it looks like Dominic was there as well. But yeah, I'm actually very interested in this game. I've always enjoyed Gears of War. Gears of War 2 is still my favorite. Gears of War 3 is still really, really good as well. And I enjoyed 4 and 5 as well, but 2 still my favorite Gears of War game. But yeah, I'm very curious with how they do the story and gameplay for this. But yeah, prequel. Looking forward to it. That'll most likely... It might not be a day one for me, but I'm definitely planning on getting it. I mean, I have the other Gears of War games as well. The only one I don't have is the Gears Tactics game, but I have Gears of War 1 all the way up to 5, including Judgment. So, and then I think it's pretty interesting that they're doing some updated Xbox consoles. So they announced some new ones. Like we got 2 all digital Xbox consoles. We got a all digital Xbox Series X, 1 terabyte. That's white colored. We got an all digital Xbox Series S in white. That's 1 terabyte. And then we got a new special edition black Xbox Series X that is 2 terabytes, and that's a disc one. That's a disc one. So interesting, very, very interesting. And I believe they're now up for pre-order. I won't get one because I already have a Xbox Series X, just a regular 1 terabyte with one of those extra terabyte add-ons. But yeah, that's pretty interesting that they got some new updated consoles on the way. But yeah, for those that don't have an Xbox Series X, something to look forward to. You'll get a chance to get a new one, either all digital 1 terabyte or disc with 2 terabytes. So hey, which honestly I think should be more of the norm, considering nowadays a lot of these games are really big in size. So probably going to want to account for a base console higher than a terabyte. You know what I mean? So hopefully that's something that they do more of in the future across the board, not just Microsoft. But we shall see. We shall see. But pretty decent Xbox game showcase. You know, I can't say that I had many complaints. So, yeah, a couple of titles that have got my attention that I'll keep an eye out for. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty once again, and let me know what your thoughts are. What did y'all think of this year's Xbox game showcase? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. For another Blitzball Champ Gaming video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. Wow, see what I did there? Wow. From the U to the Tube, my name is Jason Ingram. Y'all have a blessed evening. I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Peace.